Hi, welcome to the first demo flight of the new Floureon Racer 250. Well, it's nothing else than a kind of rebranding of the Yachin Racer 250. Well, it's coming from the same HM factory. Anyway, they make some improvement. First of all, now you have a RS-32 compatible board. Okay, that's pretty cool. And also including a 1000 TVL camera broadcasting with a default 32 channel 600 milliwatts video transmitter. In NTSC format you have some 2204 props, very powerful, and a 1500 milliamps powers 3S LiPo with a 25C or 30C of discharge rate. That's pretty cool. You have a fiber 3K carbon 1.5 millimeters upper plate, and the lower one is the fiber one because it's welcoming the power distribution board. So it's important to isolate the current of a big, large like the Yachin rear LEDs bar and two big white LEDs front. Maybe a drawback, you cannot really adjust out of the box the positive angle of the FPV cam. Okay, and I found that even it's a 1000 TVL, the light sensitivity is not fantastic, so especially during the strong light shadow zone transition, the adaptation is pretty slow. You have a fly sky receiver with a diversity antenna, so I didn't install yet in the diversity way. I mean that with a perpendicular to optimize the radio control range, but you should have something like 500-600 meters without problem. The radio is a classic fly sky, okay, and as I show in my first video, you have to set the face-safe behavior. It's pretty important when you're losing signal, and eventually to assign this switch at attitude hold, okay. And this one for me will be the dual rate, okay. This one is not used, and here this is the flight mode where I'm flying gently in angle, horizon, and pure acro mode. Okay, so I will engage the flight. I'll attach a Mobius cam on top. You have a clean plate with some dampening ball, absorbing vibration. That's pretty cool. And I already tasted it, and it's very powerful. Let's go! Okay, before to turn on everything, I noticed that first of all, to attach the FPV monitor is a little bit tricky, so it's typical brain exercise because you didn't receive any instruction manual. So be sure to install the big screw inside here, okay. This small one here attaching the big legs here, and well, I will show in my Racer Groups thread some photos and indicating how to assemble this stuff. But even like this is not perfect. You have to tighten very well the screws with the M3 ball like this. Okay, anyway, so I will turn on first of all the Mobius cam. I hope it will turn on. Yes, turn on. Okay, I forgot to mention you have some 5-inch props. Turn on the radio. Turn on the FPV screen. You have to press 2 seconds and release, and after it's coming. So you have the perfect FPV signal. The default frequency is the A1, so 5845. Okay, and I will turn on my Google right now. Okay, so I will record here. Pretty good, and I will also out of the box I found that the image is a little bit dark. Okay, I will turn on again the Mobius. Okay, and start recording. Yes, it's recording. Hand to arm. It's a basic fly sky. So, wow. So it's very, very cool. I will engage directly more the dual rate and fly. So as it's very windy today. And what I can notice immediately is that it's very stable and sporty in the same time. The FPV screen is great. And well, for mine, when I received it, the FPV transmission was very weak because there was a kind of shortcut force contact between the SMA connector with the 3K upper carbon plate. So be aware, if you have such kind, maybe a problem, maybe you have to isolate both with any isolant. The wind is very strong, but it's fighting well the wind. It's super stable. And as I showed in my first video, I installed CleanFlight 1.13 with the default setting, and is superb. Unfortunately, the ESC are not one-shot 125 compatible and are not seen in BLE suite, so you cannot flash them with a more recent firmware. It's flying superbly. Okay, more horizon. Okay, more in acro. Wow, flying superbly in acro. Wow, superb flyer in acro. Very great. Yes, the horizon mode is a kind of attitude, so you can flip very well with. It's not a problem. Black front flip, not a problem at all. I'll turn off the LEDs because I'm in strong daylight, but you have a small switch button to turn on everything. So what are the main drawbacks of this machine? Well, your arms are not in carbon. They are in very strong nylon, but they are not in carbon. And I would say it's a main one, and probably for me the camera, I hope you will be able to see in the same time, the camera is not handling amazing well the transition between strong light with the shadow one. Okay, so be aware of what when you are flying FPV like this, but it's flying. But well, you can carry a GoPro, sorry, a Mobius or Runcam HD without problem, and it's fast. It's a very fast machine. The Racer. So it's not 4S compatible. But you can. Wow. Pretty good. Oh, really, really good. Oh, we can perform double flip, I guess. Yes, no problem. It's triple. And it's super stable. Look that the wind is strong and no problem. You have you can monitor the battery voltage and the elapsed time. So very well, very good. So I'm reached 50%. More in attitude, more in angle mode, so I will be a little bit more sensitive to the wind due to the auto stabilization. But look at that, beautifully. Okay, let's return more in kind of. It's fast. Beautiful machine. And as I said, I set the throttle, the phase safe, so don't worry. I strongly advise to follow my tips given in the former video, okay, to fly this machine safely. But it's a really, really nice machine. the FPV screen is really good, so you can keep it for any FPV application. It's matte, the brightness is good. Well, you can probably install a sunshade. You have the whole 4. I don't know which exact model you can, but you can. So what to do is, okay, install a oriented support for your Runcam HD, and voila. So okay, I start to have 10 volts, so I will land. Okay, the battery start to be weak. Disarm. Okay, and well, really a very nice machine. I like it. Strong signals, strong everything. Okay, I will turn off everything, stop recording here. Okay, that's pretty good. Turn off FPV and the radio and make a conclusion. I will stop recording here my FPV session before to conclude. Oh, it didn't record here. I failed. Okay, I've got a problem with the FPV signal. It's not very serious. It's not very important. Okay, so I will conclude about this Floureon Racer 250. Very nice machine. Sporty, well calibrated with a default clean flight. Little bit heavy. Okay, I'll try to find some cone points. Little bit heavy, and but you can really easily attach on the rear side 2200 milliwatts. No problem. You have to install the battery strap like I did here. It's pretty good and is not slipping, okay, because the battery is blocked by the flying controlling board. That's cool. Here I forget to mention you can turn off or on the LEDs, frontal and rear, so more for night flying, and you can carry very easily with a clean plate any Mobius cam. So it's a little improvement versus the OHN Racer, but if you are looking for first racer, this one could be a serious candidate. So in case of hard crash, maybe you can break the arms, but the good news, you need just 1, 2, 3, 4 screws to remove and 3 solder, and voila, you can replace easily an arms. So the motors or AC maintenance is not a big drama for this machine. One other point, maybe the maximum tilt angle is not fantastic. One thing to do is to exit from the groove, the lower part of the camera, and block it to the front aluminium part, the red one, and you will have a much more positive angle. Maybe the video will be a little bit blocked by the upper part of the aluminum frame. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like it, please thumb it, and if you like my channel in general, please subscribe. See you next time. Bye bye. Oh, the nice dogs. Oh la la, so cute. My god, so beautiful. It's the small dogs associated with the chip keeper. It's the new one, the new generation. You have an older one over there. Oh, it's so cute, so cute.